I remember it like it was yesterday. My brother and I were riding our bicycles down this hill, and we came upon these train tracks, and they had all these little rocks all around the train tracks and across the train tracks, and we started walking down the train tracks like something out of a, Stand By Me movie, and we just kept walking and walking. It was a summer day. It was probably like 6 o'clock at night, and we came upon this area of woods by the train tracks where you could see that there was a junkyard. There were these cars strewn around in what seemed to be the woods. And I picked up a rock and I told my brother, hey, look what I can do. And I aimed as far as I could see at this windshield on one of the cars, and I lobbed the rock into the air. And sure enough, I heard this smash sound, and the rock had hit the windshield, and I was amazed. Then all of a sudden I heard this sound of a man yelling, and I heard him say the F word really loud, and I was suddenly stricken with this terror, and I looked at my brother and he looked at me. I think he was 8 at the time and I was probably 12 or 11, and I started running down the tracks toward the road, and I left my brother there, and I just kept booking it as fast as I could, and I got on my bike and I started riding up the hill, and sure enough my brother was close behind me riding his bike. And as I started going up the hill, I looked behind me and I noticed that there was a green Firebird coming out of the backyard. I could hear like dirt spinning on the grass and stuff, the wheels spinning on the dirt and grass. And I couldn't believe it, but this guy in this green Firebird was chasing after me in his vehicle, and I didn't know what would happen. So as I'm riding up the hill, I got this idea. I realized that in a few moments he would overtake us because he was driving in a car and we were on a bicycle. And so I went as fast as I could to the top of the hill with my brother, and I grabbed the bicycle and I threw it over this rock wall. And I and my brother both hid on the grass on the hill, and our bike slid down the slope, and we had our arms and our back against the ground and our back of our heads in the leaves, and our bodies were in the leaves, and the green Firebird drove by, and our hearts were beating through our chests, and we must have stayed in that position frozen like a couple of soldiers behind enemy lines for a good hour until we finally realized the coast was clear, and we went and found our bikes down the bottom of the slope or ravine that we had thrown them into, and we rode back to the house, and we got away with it.